guys, my name is Amena Thornton and welcome to my channel. On this course tonight, I'm going to be talking about finding your mentor. And on this, going to be giving you some tips and tricks on ways to find a mentor and what to look out for when looking for one. And not even one that you might be able to pay for one-on-one, but also those mentors that do courses, as well as any mentor that you might even read a book from or listen to their podcast, or even somebody in your direct life, somebody that gives you guidance. A mentor, somebody that you look for positivity, for feedback, for higher knowledge, things that you might not know out there in the world, and somebody that's going to essentially grow you. Again, this might not be somebody you have direct contact with. I have plenty of mentors out there that I don't have direct contact with, ones that passed away, that they left knowledge that has benefited my life and improved my skill and my mindset, as well as my business life. And then other mentors that I do personally know that I've grown and learned. You can even see they are a type of teacher, somebody that's gonna give you the knowledge and the resources, and make sure that you are following your own path to success. So in this video, again, I'm gonna teach you what to look out for and where to find mentors or coaches as well, and give you some ideas on that too. So before we get much further, go ahead and make sure you subscribe to this channel and like this video so more people can enjoy my content here. I appreciate it very much. And then make sure that you do leave any comments if you have any questions or you have any feedback to provide me. I totally appreciate that as well. So to get started, I made a chart. This chart I made for my events. That's a challenge event that is going on Facebook right now. To check that out, you just go over find your voice challenge, and that again is on Facebook, so you'll read all the details there. This is a bonus video for that course / event / challenge, and I wanted to put it out there also on my media channel here for everyone else to benefit with this knowledge as well. So let me pull up my notes and I'll run through what we covered in today's presentation on Find Your Voice Challenge. But not only that, the other things that I didn't get to touch base on in the event today, because it was more knowledge than I had time for to cover in the event. So let me pull that up. In fact, I'll probably just pull up the slide. That might be a little bit easier. Just give me a second and let me see where it's at. And we'll pull that up here. Let's see. So I hope you're doing amazing out there, and you are staying safe and well, and everything's wonderful and good, and all your struggles are passing you by, and all the negative people you're letting go, and you're just staying in a positive mindset. I understand that things might be tough today, but just know that tomorrow's a new day, and things will always get better when you're looking for the light. So let's see. In fact, you have the light in you. You don't even have to look for it. You just got to learn to listen to it. And that's what the Find Your Voice Challenge is about. So I went ahead and pulled up the slides here. I'm just trying to find where exactly it is. So it is right here, but this is the old slide. So let me go ahead and pull up the new one that got uploaded just a little while ago. So you're getting the very new added bonus stuff that was added to this. So let me go ahead and pull it up, and I'll go ahead and bring it up now. All right, just bear with me as this is downloading now. Again, I hope you are doing wonderful and everything's amazing. It's got like 1 minute until it's up here, so just bear with me. And here we go. It is now up. Let me just make this bigger so you can see it. And oops, I am going the wrong way. I got to do it right here on this. I was just trying to move the screen so you can see it. Okay, here we go. Let me share this with you. All right, so I'll share screen. Okay, here we go. Oh, now I'm gonna pass it here. All right, so here we go. We've got choosing a mentor or coach. And this is the slide that I showed today on the Find Your Voice Challenge. And this topic we talked about today was all on blocking out negativity. Why we covered it today is because once you block out that negativity and those negative influences, you need to learn how to fill it with the right stuff. Fill your mind with the right stuff. And one of those things is to have a coach or a mentor. So things that we covered, I'll run through the questions real fast that we covered today on the challenge, and then I'll be giving you more insight on that. So let me just see if the other ones here. Okay, so yeah, all right. The first one we have, these are the questions that I need you to reflect on. That's going to really benefit what type of coach and mentor you're really looking for. So have they done the work themselves? Have they done the work themselves? Do you see yourself doing as they do? So it would be somebody that you want to follow in their footsteps to obtain essentially where they are at and their character. Are you learning each time you are with them? Of course, on the flip side of this, are you stagnating, right? We don't want to be stagnant. We want to be growing. How do you feel when you ask them a question? You want to be sure you're comfortable in their presence. How do they teach you or do they allow you to learn? So are they just throwing information at you and you're not really understanding it? Or do they give you resources and give you the feedback you need to actually grow and learn and self-develop? And then what do other people say about them? Because that makes a difference too. If they have some feedback, you could just ask them if they have referrals or people that you could talk to that's in the same similar situation as you. Most time I don't recommend too much digging into what others say about them because everybody's different. Everybody's at a different place in their life and resonate with people differently. However, just knowing that you're comfortable with them. If the first 5 questions you answer positively, then you don't even have to worry about question 6. So the right mentor can bring you closer to your goal, whereas the wrong one will take you further from it. So just remember that. You want the right mentor. You don't want to be wasting your time and their time going down a path that's not going to be serving you for your future. So make sure that they are the right one. So I'm going to leave that up and I'm going to widen my screen here so you can see me a little bit better. And I'm going to just put me right there. Actually, bring it up a little because it seems really far down. So let's see if I can open up the screen a little bit more. Nope, it won't let me do that a little bit more. So I'm just going to go ahead and put it there. All right. So how to find the right one for you and where to find the right mentor. So first, I'm going to give you some ideas on where to find a mentor, and then we'll cover the why, have a mentor, and then some other tips and tricks and things that's helped me grow personally in my business as well as in my skills as I'm learning something new or improving on something. Okay, so to find a good mentor or coach, you literally can just look on ads. You can look on Facebook, on Instagram. Mentors and coaches are everywhere. They're everyone in your life, everybody that influences your life. They're the people you listen to on podcasts, or the people that you listen to on the news. those are essentially your mentors and your coaches. They might not seem like it because you aren't willingly engaging with them. You are not um, taking it as a person that you actively seek to their attention, but you are giving them your attention. So essentially, they are your mentor and your coach. They are feeding you information. Now, if that's negative, then you might not want to be listening to these people. So make sure that even the people that you don't consider a mentor or a coach, but you're still actively listening to them, that they are providing you the necessary feedback you want in life. Whereas, a television personality, even a TV show, or a podcast, a radio host, even the things you read, all of those influence your thoughts and essentially influence who you are. Now, other places, like I said, you can find these. A lot of them run ads. You can find them usually on YouTube or Facebook. You could do a search on Google search. You can ask for other people's mentors and coaches. A lot of people out there can recommend somebody in the coaching field. There's a lot of coaches out there. There's a lot of mentors out there, just like photographers and videographers. In this field, you got to just be sure that you really resonate with the person, that they might hold the same values, or maybe even already went through a situation that you're going through. On my program, Message of Hope, Stories from Struggle to Success, you can easily find a mentor there that has possibly been in the exact spot that you're at. So definitely, if you need some help finding a coach or a mentor, you can go over there and see what people have already been on my program, or you can just leave a comment, and me or one of my team members will check these. Hopefully we won't miss anything. Just feel free to message again, but we are here to help. So we'll try to give you some insight on a good coach or a mentor that's been where you're at. So with that said, I'm also a coach / mentor. I'm a mindset mentor. Most of my stuff is media. I do it with audio as well as video. So there's a lot of mentors even in a podcast space. So you could definitely check out other podcasts, or you can check out mine, One Up with Amena K. But there's a lot of really good mentors that have podcasts. So I highly recommend checking out podcasts as a good source. You can check out places like LinkedIn or even like Facebook or Instagram. But most of the mentors that are really full-time mentors are going to have a podcast or another more mainstream system, like we can even say like Facebook, not Facebook, but a YouTube channel, or even an event that they normally host throughout the year. They would be actively in this space. So definitely when you see a mentor and a coach in one of these places, these are people that most likely do this full time. So definitely that's something also to be aware of, because they have a little bit more one-on-one time with people, possibly. They also have time to self-develop in this space, as well as provide more resources and knowledge in this space. So definitely it's just something to take in consideration. So we covered where to find a mentor. Now let's cover the types of mentors that you can look for outside of a person to person, like in a group or in a course. There's also books. There's also, we covered audio books, so you could do the audio books. Back in the day, it was CDs or cassettes. We don't have those these days so much. I believe they're still out there, but that's what my first mentoring was done on. My first mentor was Zig Ziglar, and that was a number of years ago. And I had all his books. I think he had 5 out at the time. And I also had his CD programs. I had, I think, 3 of them, 2 on sales, 1 on personal development. So once you do find a mentor and they have been around for a while and it's a trusted source that you resonate with or enjoy listening to, I highly recommend you invest in all their products and all their courses, and really deep dive into their knowledge, because every time you listen to them or buy a new product from them, you're going to learn something a little bit more from them that is going to grow you, that you didn't catch the first time. And I do this with every single one of my mentors. Grant Cardone's another one of my mentors. I own, I believe, all of his books now other than one. I don't own one of them, which I'll eventually get here. I just finished another one of his books and went to 2 of his workshops. So this is what I do with all my mentors too. So I'm not telling you something that I don't do myself. I also have another mentor called Napoleon Hill, another personal development coach that has passed a number of years ago. I have, I believe, all of his books, not all of his workbooks. He's had a number of workbooks too over the years, but I have majority of them. Another one of my mentors is Wallace D. Wattles, and I own all his books. And a couple of his books that weren't prints, they were for his courses. Let's see, I'm going to name you one more. I'll say Gary V. Gary V's, I don't own too many of his books, but I've been engaging in a lot of his mentoring through his other platforms. So definitely has a lot of insight as well. So definitely when you find a good mentor and you resonate with their message and their energy, make sure you do, like I said, invest fully into them, into their knowledge, because that's how you're going to benefit the most. And then when you feel like you aren't growing anymore, you can move on and get another mentor or 2 or 3. Like I said, I've read all the books that I've had with Napoleon Hill and Grant Cardone, and I even have one by Gary V. And I read all of them by Wallace D. Wattles. And so now I've absorbed that knowledge. I've read them more than once. A lot of those I've also did, some of those also have courses and webinars I've also did a number of. So I feel like I know the knowledge they were teaching well enough that I can now essentially have another coach and mentor. So I highly recommend getting a coach and a mentor. I just want to put that out there too, just to give you the constant growth. You'll never get bored with a new mentor. They're always going to see something a little bit different than you do, as well as they'll really help you question the reasoning behind why you're doing something a certain way in that particular point in your lifetime. It's a part of self-development in general, so I highly recommend that it's something you do throughout your life. And this could even be family members, family and friends. I know I didn't touch on this a little bit earlier, but it can be family members as well. Families, friends, family, people in your network on social media. You can easily follow people through any social media, and they can act as your mentor as well. So definitely, if there's people that you like learning from, make sure you follow their page. Maybe they have a Facebook, maybe they have a podcast. Make sure that you are following them and you turn on the notifications so you don't miss any of their juicy information. Okay. So I've covered all that. So we talked about how to find a mentor, as well as the reasoning a little bit, and ways to engage with a mentor. So let's talk a little bit more about the reasoning behind a mentor. I think I've pretty much covered a good portion of that, but just let's touch base again. The reason why you want a mentor, again, is so you're continually growing. Personal development is ongoing. If you don't have that cycle of growth, you're going to stagnate and eventually, what's the nice word? You're going to fall basically and fail, because that's what happens when you stop growing, and that's a natural law. It happens every day in nature. When things stop trying to push to be the best, they end up losing it and going the opposite direction. So make sure you're constantly growing by following new mentors and coaches, getting online coaching one-on-one, getting offline coaching one-on-one, anything that you're stuck in. There's so many coaches out there for health and fitness and mindset, like I do myself, as well as other specific learning. So, definitely answer these questions, find a mentor that works for you, and go do some research. Take some time, do some research. And once you have that good feeling about somebody, just go for it. Don't analyze it, because you're just wasting time if you analyze it. Just go ahead, invest in them, invest in their knowledge, and dive in. Because the only thing you're doing when you're waiting on, say, paying for that mentor is you're just wasting your time, which is essentially wasting your life and reducing your success because you're waiting. So definitely go ahead and invest in them. It's the best investment you're going to ever make in yourself is through a mentor and a coach. And this is the reason why is because it's knowledge that never goes away. Nobody can take the knowledge from you. It is always there for you. So once you learn it, it'll be there for you for life. So that is all I have in this bonus video for the course, as well as the event, should I say, not the course. It's the event, Find Your Voice Challenge. And I hope to see you guys here soon. And we're going to be talking about some more things very, very shortly. So definitely make sure that you subscribe and you like this video if this was useful information for you. Feel free to leave a comment too. I always like to engage with you guys here on YouTube, and I hope to see you later. Take care.